Israel is an uncommon nation with a history of producing uncommon heroes. From Moses and Gideon to King David and Queen Esther, unusual tales of heroism are the trademark of the Jewish people. Here are 3 stories that demonstrate how this legacy continues today. Heroes come on a broad spectrum, but what makes a hero? Courage, vision, virtue, a special skill? Myths and lore tell us that heroes are superhuman, that they come from the divine. But really, don't we all? Hasn't God given each of us something to give? My goal in life as a doctor, as a physician, is to relieve pain. And I realized that it doesn't take an MD to do it.
Everybody said, what are you, a cuckoo? If we didn't believe in it with all our heart, we wouldn't do crazy things. להתפרנס, כאילו, זה לא משהו, זה התנדבות. כאילו. היי, צביקה! תכיר, זה... It's Tzvika Daches. He's a superior worker at the electric company, and he's a medical clown. He's my student also. I'm very afraid of hospitals. I can't see even a needle. I can't see blood. But when I'm thinking, hi, Ilan! He is a doctor and I taught him a medical clown. He was one of my students.
I didn't put makeup on you.
Okay, never mind. You look serious. It's good. You're a doctor.
In psychiatry, we don't get fancy equipment. We don't get lots of lab tests. All we have is our communicating skills. And once you can use those skills and be empathic to the patient and use a sense of humor, you will get a new way to touch your patient, and then you can get much more compliance to the medical process and to the process of healing. A few years back, I asked Limor to help me in a medical clowning course for medical students. It's about 20 students.
25?
Who came to learn to be medical clowns in order to become better doctors. I don't dress as a clown, but being a clown is more than the dress and the makeup. It's looking at the illness in a different way. The drama of the illness, the tension of the illness, and understanding it from a different angle. That enables you to communicate better with your patients.
It's written here. A smiling doctor makes miracles. Ilan! Love you too, babe! הצלחה!
Once you're in a hospital, you can't control anything. You can't control what you wear, you can't control what you eat, you can't control what your condition is. Everyone are talking above your head, and you can't control anything. The fact that I'm the only one that they can actually look at and say, oh, get out! They have a sense of control. You don't have to be funny when you're a medical clown. You know, 5 minutes of distraction, when they can think about something else, imagine that they're somewhere else, and you did your job.
It gives you the opportunity to touch patients in a very unique way.
Nurses, how do I feel?
Sometimes patients in their most dreadful hours still have their sense of humor. And when you can touch this sense of humor, you get a very unique way, not to heal them, but to make them feel better.
Everybody has a child inside. Remember her from 2 days before?
כמה נכדות יש לך?
כמה נכדות?
מה נכדות? היא עכשיו בת מצווה.
9.
When someone comes to you after what you did and tells you, listen, what you did now is unbelievable.
Okay.
Doctors or family did not succeed to put a smile on a patient, and you did it. It's unbelievable. To hear things like that make you feel like, I always say, like Jesus goes on the water. You know what I mean?
תצלם גם
איזה יופי!
תצלם.
הנה, תראי איזה יופי, איך יצאת יפה.
וואו.
מה, לא יפה?
ביי שושנה.
ביי, להתראות.
יודעת לנהוג לבד?
There are some cases that we are going to a room and the patient doesn't want us.
We give him the first opportunity to see us.
Yeah.
even a little bit. We knock the door, we put our face to the door, and then we see the reaction. If he is smiling or open his eyes, it's okay. It's the permission to come here. Turn his face the other side, so we feel that we are unwanted, maybe suffer, maybe is pain. So we go to the other.
It's their territory, although it's only one bed. אוי, מה זה?
יש לך אפילו חבר לשבת.
It's a dog. See that?
As a doctor, today you don't get the chance to be paternalistic anymore. The patients want to hear your opinion, but they also judge your opinion. And whatever you say now, it's not a closed fact. In order to them not to go to Google and search for answers and maybe get hurt by searching the wrong answers, you have to find a very unique way to communicate with them.
She always got the food in bed, and now she went to the dining room for the first time. לאן את הולכת? How are you?
The impact on children and grown-ups is very different. Children usually get much more attention, but my heart hurts the most when I see this old person sitting in front of me, and I know that as a doctor can only give them some minutes of attention, and then suddenly there's another figure who comes into the healing process and talks to him for a longer time. It gives him the attention he needs and lacks. It's much easier to become a lonely person when you're an old person.
Hey, מה נשמע?
That is why it is so important for the clowns to go and work with older people.
כתוב כאן be well.
השם יצליח דרככם לשמור לכם, ותן לכם מזל בחיים. הרבה בריאות.
וואי, איזה ברכה.
כן. ושיהיה לכולם שבת שלום.
אמן, אמן.
אין מלחמות, ויהיה שלום, ויבוא הגואל יגאלנו במהרה בימינו.
אמן.
שיהיה לנו שבת מבורך.
תודה, תודה רבה.
She blessed us, a Jewish blessing. חבל על הזמן.
היי, מה קורה? מה שלומי?
יש לי קדילק.
זה קדילק?
כן.
אוקיי, וזה? מה?
Children want me to perform. The dads want me to hear, to listen to their story, so they can take out all the bad feelings of them.
Each illness has its story. Usually it's a very bad, very intense story. But when you have a clown in this story, when you tell about it years after, you still have a very bad story, but it has a clown inside. If your story of illness contains these little rainbows of laughter, I think it gives people hope.